Joe.
We are back, man.
Alright, so yesterday we did a video, right?
Yeah.
We did a Yawa of the Day video where some car be them go give out to somebody, be like the car be. They say the car be what expandable. A car. So we did a Yawa of the Day story yesterday where Miss University of Ghana was complaining about the fact that things that were promised to her when she won the pageantry, the beauty pageant, the people that promised them no deliver. The ones who were them delivered to actually it be some way. And she no go beg anybody say me then can't give them cow, make you then can't give them this or that. It was promised. So you deliver your promises and everything. So yes, the story popped up on social media. We did a Yawa of the Day story, and I promised you I was going to bring the lady in this conversation to the studio so that she now go come explain what happened. Because maybe it bust my mind. So ladies and gentlemen, I have the lady here in the studio with me. We are going to have a conversation about the detachables and a lot of things. Welcome to KSS.
Thank you so much
Everything
for having
cool?
me. Yes, everything is
Did
fine.
you come with a car?
No, I didn't. It's packed.
Why the car? Did they give you for you to park it or can you not move the car?
They should come and explain how I'm going to move a car that has broken terminals and the engine has issues.
You seem to know a lot about cars. You see the way she was reviewing the car, the detachable central lock. Me, I don't even know what a central lock is. How do you know so much about cars?
I went to driving school. We did theory.
Them take the driving. Me and I said 2 days I left that school. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, how did you end up in the the Miss UG pageant and tell the story? Like, give us a premise to the whole conversation. Like, what is happening?
I'll start with what motivated me to enter the pageant. It was something new. Yeah, it was something I wanted to try. Most people see me as the girl who reads too much, always talking about books. So I was like, let me try something. My friends were even asking, what am I even going to do at a pageantry? I don't do much with beauty, but I was like, what? I'll just try something new. At the time of the pageant, they had advertised a trip to Dubai, a cash prize, and brand deals. Okay. Yes. So
that's the organizers.
Yes, that was the organizers.
A trip to Dubai. Cash prize.
Yes.
Brand deals. Yes. Did they mention the brands?
No, they didn't. And I want to specify the trips to Dubai. They said a fully paid trip to Dubai.
Okay.
Yes.
It was part of the package.
Yes.
Promised to you people.
Yes. So that is what we all had the idea when we entered into the competition. The first week after the first event, then Guru came out with his communique from the SRC coffers. Their stamp was on it saying that they are adding a brand new car to their awards. So now the awards are brand new car, fully paid trip to Dubai, cash prize, and then the brand dues.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
So the Miss University of Ghana, which department for UG with them they organize them? Because people they tell me say who come them at.
Yes, so it's organized by the SRC under the office of the Women's Commissioner because they are part of the offices. Okay. Yes, so it's the Women's Commissioner's office.
They organize it. Then they give out like, okay, this is what we are going to give to the winners.
Yes.
Then Guru, as the SRC president,
came to add his award.
So nobody asked for car.
Nobody asked for a car.
And he came in promising car.
Yes. And the contestants, we heard at the same time the populace had. Okay. It's not like he brought us together and said he's going to give us a car. He just sent the flyer out. Okay. That this is what he's adding. So it upped the stakes a lot. Yeah.
Did people vote? Did people vote for you people to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they paid.
Yes, they paid money. And it was very expensive because one vote is 2 cedis.
Hey.
Yes, one vote is 2 cedis.
First off, I'm losing scout. First off, they're 60 pesos.
Yeah, so it was very expensive.
One vote is 2 cedis. So they made money off the pageant.
Yes.
Pageantry.
A lot actually, because the highest voter was about 50,000, but I can't tell completely.
Remember, what's it doing? Relax. Hey, calculation. Hey, what's one vote here? Remember,
one vote was 2 cedis.
2 cedis.
Yes.
So do there. 2 times what? 50. Hey, that's 100,000.
No, 50,000 cedis.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 50,000 cedis.
So, like the
highest, yeah. So the highest amount accumulated was 50,000. And let's say the second person will be in the 40s.
Oh, okay.
The third person will be in the 30s. But
still, they made money.
The record is there.
Okay.
Primpo, you can click the link. It's still up.
Okay.
So we voted. People had to go and solicit votes from their departments. People's families invested a lot. So it was very expensive.
How the Miss UG? How I don't know why. Like, I mean, how you did, like, I don't understand. Why Miss UG though? Why?
Why does it exist?
I don't like. Why would you want to be part of Miss UG? What does it bring to the? At the end of the
mean, it brings a car.
It
brings a car. You have your.
What is the value? Like at the end of the day?
So there's exposure. Okay. There's a lot of exposure from the campus, and I was somebody that was doing a lot of projects.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was the executive of my department. I had a book project I was also doing, and I was also I have a radio show I host. So this was good exposure
for you.
Yes, a lot of people can.
So there's a car and
we'll get there.
Because exposure and I can't know the end. But then, okay, so you went into the competition.
Yeah.
You won.
Yes.
No be first runner up, second runner. No. You ultimate winner.
Yes.
I saw a video where the whole thing was packaged. The presentation. I saw balloons in the car.
Yes.
Like, you know, lights and things. Like you see the pomp and pageantry. Yes. So at what point did you discover that car way alacha?
So that's balloons and they're all a smoke screen. When we were going home that day, we heard the sounds. But at that time, I was doing...
you drove the car home?
They brought a representative. I'll explain. I was doing a Stanford University course. So they moved me to stay in La Villa Boutique Hotel from the 12th of August to September, like 6th September. So the night, we took the car there. When we were going, we heard sounds, but we are tired. This excitement, we will deal with it later. What
was the sound like?
I can't tell.
Okay.
I really can't tell. And I don't want to make claims that...
Okay.
Yeah, so we drove the car. We left it. We told the security people to what nobody should come near. The ribbons and everything was on it. We didn't touch it. It was on the 6th of September when the car was first moved. My mom made me drive it back home. We realized the letterbox is broken. Seats are stained. I don't know what they call that part, but the part that I said it was detachable, exposed. Everything was... Central lock doesn't work. That part is up. Windows are shut. Fortunately, the AC works. So, like you were saying, so even though the windows are shut completely, at least the AC works. The low beam problems, it doesn't work. So you're on high beam all the time. Then the battery, it can die. It can just die as you are driving.
Bro, unless if you want tiger hair smile.
The handbrake doesn't work.
Handbrake doesn't work.
Yes, the handbrake
so how do you
doesn't
park
work.
the car?
You just leave it there.
Hey. And it'll be small death trap themselves give you.
The steering wheel is misaligned.
Okay.
The left mirror cannot be adjusted, so you can't use it.
Okay.
It's like it's staring into the car and not outside, so
that's
you can't
just
see.
That.
Yeah, so you can't do it. And these are the things that I know off head as somebody with no car expertise. When I told Guru about that, I even told him that I don't mind bringing a car specialist to come and tell you the problems with the car.
Assessment.
Yes. So when I noticed these issues, the first people I went to was the Women's Commissioner.
Okay.
In fact, context, I was driving to campus and then the police at Spintex stopped me. That the car, there's no insurance or they can't tell if the car is insured. And I mentioned that the car was just given it to me. So I have to reach out to the people that gave it to me. They said, okay, but I shouldn't be driving it without the insurance. And then he also noticed a few issues that, no, because my window and everything, fine. So I reached out to Antoinette that, Antoinette, can I have the car papers? The Women's Commissioner, Antoinette Opoku, can I have the papers? Can I have the insurance? And I mentioned the car is also in very poor condition. So at least we can have, like, they can have an idea of what... She told me to go to the Guru's assistant, and Guru's assistant told me that it's unfair and inaccurate for me to say that. And I said, unfortunately, that is the reality. So what can we do about it? I told Annette, they apologized for what she said. They said they were going to have a meeting, a proper meeting with me. My family said, we said, fine, let's have that conversation. A few days or a week, I can't be specific, but close to that time, Annette called me. I was at work. They called me that I should come for a quick 2 minutes meeting with the organizers to have a conversation about the pageant things, because I've brought complaints, right? Yeah. Annette, so I got there. Context, that was the day that the car stopped as I was driving. Like, I'm moving and the steering wheel locks. At the same speed I'm going.
Steering rackle.
So at the same speed I'm driving, the steering wheel locks. I can't control it, so I have to force brake.
Yeah.
And then, luckily for me, the car behind me had a gap, and there was no obstacle. It was the International Hostel Road. That gap. So we were able to. It stopped. We were able to call a taxi driver to come and give us his battery. He said he would charge us 50 cedis. We said it's okay, he can go. So another woman came to jumpstart the car with hers. So we were able to put it in a parking lot. That's when I took that video. And then I called Annette. I was crying. She told me I should relax. I told her, I've told you that this car has issues. So please do something about it. That's when I sent them the video. They're the first people to receive that video. When I packed it, it died again. That's what I was trying to do. So I told them that, you know what, I'm bringing it to the SRC Union building. I was telling Annette, so I brought it there. They told me I should even drop off the key. So she told me they will get somebody to come and look at the car again, and then we can be prior to our discussion. So on that day, she called me again that just 2 minutes, just come, let us see what we can do. I got there. She told me that the president will be in the meeting. I said, okay, that's weird because I didn't know, but okay, that's fine.
That's Guru.
Yes, Guru. So she took me to Kwapon's sick bay. At that time, it was under construction. And they sat me down, vetting style. She made me sit here. There were two seats. She stepped out for some few minutes and came back with him. Then they took my phone. Then Guru started talking about how he's invested in this pageant and everything, but he has never heard that somebody will give you a car as a gift. And even though it's faulty, you return it. And I mentioned it's not a gift. I registered to enter a pageant. I did everything I had to. People solicited votes. In fact, I did publicity. I even brought the sponsors on board like you wanted me to. And I went through it. So it's not a gift. And if you say it's a gift, the cash prize, when I asked them for it, they told me that I don't get a cash prize anymore.
So wait. You never received a cash prize?
No, I've never received a cash prize.
Any I say cash prize now, money endorsement, and then they forget to. Brand deals, so zero.
Yes, brand deal zero.
So you basically got nothing from
it. Except the broken car.
So I mean the sick bay, let's go.
So the sick bay, he told me that it's a gift.
Why were they having meeting at the sick bay?
I asked that question, that is this an official SRC meeting? He told me that anytime the president meets with a student, it is an official SRC meeting. And I even asked him, will we be having an official SRC meeting in the sick bay? He asked me, have I read my constitution? Fine. When he also mentioned that they would need a contract, like when I was bringing up my issues, he said, unfortunately, a lot of these things are not bound by a contract, that there was no memorandum of agreement. I mentioned, I am not the one to determine what is a contract and what is not. May I have a lawyer? He told me I have no right to a lawyer because this is a student issue. So I don't have a right to a lawyer. I said, okay, fine, you don't want a lawyer. Can I go consult my guardians and then come back to give you? He said, no, students meeting. He told me that he is telling me here that if anybody else calls him except me, he will not pick up. That's when he also even said that if I also don't say something here right now in the meeting, they are not there anymore. They've left. The SRC Union building is empty. And he said, I've even packed out. Annette's office is empty. So if you want to have a conversation with me, I'm not there.
So that was when Guru was phasing out as the SRC president?
Yes, yes. At that time, yes, we had vacated and that was the last time. So he said that when I also brought about in the same meeting, I mentioned that the car is like I said, it's bad, it's broken. And this was the first time I was seeing saying it to his face. He told me that if the car is that bad, then I should remove the Miss UG sticker so that people will not know that the car that is there, that is broken down and bad, is the Miss UG.
How is that a solution to fixing a car?
And what came to mind was, if I remove the Miss UG sticker, they won't be obligated to fix it.
Yeah.
Because then they can just come and say that it is just an ordinary car, or I have used it, I've spoiled it, and then I just now want them to fix it. So I said, no, I'm going to keep it. So that was what we agreed. So he mentioned that, and he also brought a car dealer. I forgot to mention, he brought a car dealer to try and tell me that the car that I had used about 3 times, all the issues, including the smooth spare tire, the broken boot stand, plethora of issues were caused by me in the few days.
3 days, what's that?
Yes, and I told him that I told the dealer that you know what you're saying, it's not true. There is no way you can tell me this. And I even mentioned that I have video evidence that the car you gave me on the day of, you went to spray it. You went to fix AC on the day of the pageant. So I have video evidence of that. So there's no way they can tell me that the car was in pristine condition and then I'm the one who messed it up. We agreed that, you know what, after this meeting, we agreed that, you know what, we're going to pretend this meeting didn't happen. What I'm taking away from the meeting is that Guru asked me to solve. We'd have a discussion, we'll solve the problems. That was fine. We left. I said, okay, we'll get a meeting. we'll like organize a meeting and then talk about it. My parents were going to be involved. This time we're come with a lawyer.
Okay.
We're come with a car expert to come and give a diagnosis of the car, because
on top of it, man.
because to be called into a meeting and told you don't have the right to a lawyer, you don't have the right to a guardian, and you are the one who spoiled the car, you need to come with your evidence. So I wanted to come. I told them that I'll be coming with a lawyer, I'll be coming with a car expert, I'll be coming with everything I need based on the nature of that meeting. He said, don't worry about that. Don't even bring the lawyer, because if you take the legal territory, you have to bring his lawyer, and it's fine. We said we will do that. 4 good times we tried to have this meeting. We the first one, we waited, they didn't show up. Second time, they didn't show up. Third time, they didn't show up. We were very agitated. And then on the 4th one, an hour to wait, we called them, please, we are still waiting for the meeting. Guru's assistant told us we are sleeping, and they ended the call. Mind you, on that call, my parents, siblings, uncles, one in America, one in London, the lawyer, one of my bosses also on the call, all of us.
What meaning kind power? Because the Avengers, you assembled for the meeting.
Not even because it was an accusation. Yes, it was an accusation.
But who is that assistant always?
His name is Isaac. They call him Ike.
Oh, I see.
So he's the one I was even in communication with after the meeting. So that's what. Then we had that whole meeting thing. They didn't show up. Annette and Antoinette blocked me.
Hey.
Yeah, she had blocked me. I too decided to stop responding to the calls after the 4th meeting. I forgot to mention, after the meeting at Kwapon, they went to delete the Pageant accounts, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, deleted the Pageant account, all videos, all flyers they had posted, deleted everything. So the only proof that the Pageant existed was one of the media houses had posted and reported on it. So that's how I was able to get it. Otherwise, the Pageant organizers deleted all traces of the Pageant. I found out very weird.
University students.
So she blocked me. But when she blocked me, they refused to reply to any text. But sometimes, maybe once every 2 weeks, they'll send me something like I should send the back of my passport. Mind you, with the trip, they told me that on the day I was telling them about the issues with the car, I also told them about I want details about the trip. I want to know what hotel, what things. They said that they want to let me know. They'll give me those information in due time. But when I go there, I'll have to get my own food. That they'll give me breakfast will come in the hotel, yes. But lunch and supper, I'm the one going to. So it's not all expense. And he's trying to make the arguments that fully paid trip does not actually mean everything will be paid for. And I mentioned that, okay, you know what? I already find that problematic, but I'll wait. Let's have that meeting and discuss what you mean by that. That is the meeting we're trying to have over and over, and it didn't happen. We waited. We were trying. I texted so many people, called everybody. I even called some of the contestants to reach the women's commissioner. She had blocked me at that time. She told them to lie that her phone is spoiled so that she can't reach me. She said all this, and she even sent. And one thing about them is they like to send view once things. Every time, view once. So even when I was even gathering my proof, I still took a screenshot of the opened because they like to send. So when they do that, they send view once. But don't worry, I have the screenshots,
receipts, bro.
Yes, because I knew that they were going to make this case. So she told them to lie. They had blocked me and everything. Then along the line, Guru went on a live, which confused me because we are begging you for a meeting. You have done this. We are trying our best to solve it on a very low, calm tangent. Then you go on social media to come and pretend like we've been having conversations and I'm the one antagonizing me to say that, Kano, a drive here. A spark here, when you know that I've told you that this car is dangerous and has cost me my life. So that was a blatant lie. Where you tell me that I told you that the car drives, which was problematic to me. And he made it look like I was ungrateful. Mind you, I never had a problem with the car being old. I never went to them to argue that the car is not brand new. Not once did I say that. They can come and testify that I never argued about brand new car. My problem was the car is undrivable.
Okay.
That is what I told them.
Which is fair.
Yes. So when he came online to say that I am complaining about not having a brand new, I found that very unfair because I'm not telling you that. Do you understand? When I saw the car on the first day, I could tell it's not new. But I never said that. I talked about your problems. And the text, I listed every problem, at least the ones I had known up to that point. Listed everything. They sent it to Lois, his other assistant, sent it to Antoinette herself.
How many assistants?
I don't know, but whatever they refer me to is what I go to. So
more fire.
yeah, so that is what he went on the live to say all these things. So we said, you know what, this is getting out of hand. We wanted to send a lawsuit. We spoke to our lawyers and everything. But we realized that we have to respect, one, the office of the SRC.
True.
Then we have to respect the school authority. So we're like, we are going to leave that. The lawyer was like, honestly, that's what we want to do, fine. We left it. We said we are going to respect the dean, take the issue to the dean. So we called the dean's office. We went there, they set up a meeting. In the meeting, they invited me, my family, Guru himself, and Antoinette, the women's commissioner. Antoinette said she's sick on that day, so she never came for that meeting. So it was Guru that came to that meeting. And that meeting, he made some claims. He says that he never promised a brand new car. And then I brought evidence that this is your communique with your SRC stamp on it. With the Miss University of Ghana stamp, Gurule's administration is written there. You published this. So you can't tell me you never promised it. He says that he brought another communique that only had car, that most likely the publicity team didn't publicize. And I said, that one is between your people. If you meant to change your mind, you should have come out with it, but fine. So the dean agreed that we are going to at least repair the car, which was what I was even thinking was going to happen, that we'll agree on a mechanic and then they would repair the car. Then the trip to Dubai, mind you, at that point, they had not sent me details. Sometimes they'll send a ticket and then we'll ask, even if we were to have this ticket, what are the details? When are we going? All these things. Ghosted. Nobody responded. They'll send one message, send me the back of your passport. And I told her that I can't send you intimate travel documents without having an idea. My parents found it so unsafe. So we said, let's have that meeting and talk about it. That didn't happen. So they said that they will bring some of the activities. They will take one out and use to sponsor the food. The dean was making a point that no one, you can't.
You say what? They'll reduce
one, yeah.
They will invest
and mind you, at that time, I didn't even know how many. They could have even just done it on their own.
Why can't they just promise what they can deliver? Yeah. It's if you want to give them mango after the pageant, give them mango. I don't think promising them a trip to Dubai and coming to a fully paid trip to Dubai and coming to tell me that today the desert ride we are going to reduce it so that we can buy you achi at the junction. Nah, bro, I'm not going to take that.
The dean also agreed. She says that there's no way anybody can enter a pageant and you give them a broken car. So the dean also really understood where I'm coming from. That I'm not asking about a brand new car.
Fix it
I am saying that don't give me a broken car. You've given me a liability. Something I now have to take money to repair when I didn't ask for it.
They've not even given you the cash price. So.
Nothing. And that's what I was also saying. If you at least give me the cash price, I could have used it to do
fix
something. But you said, no, I don't get that either.
Okay.
And he goes on here to say, if somebody has bought you a ticket, do you know what God has done for you and all these things?
You have to be grateful.
I have to be grateful.
Okay, so they said some brands came on board to sponsor us, but Antoinette Tupuku packed the products away and told us, the contestants, to lie to the brand representatives that the hair we wore was their product.
Yeah, so this was Lush Hair.
I think I know. Yeah.
So Lush Hair was part of the sponsors.
Yeah.
And on the grand finale or around the grand finale, they brought bundles of hair, like the hair extensions, like bags full. I saw it myself. And even when I was in the office with them, the conversation was when their girls, all of us gathered, they would share it. That never happened. The hair was there for a long time. On the grand finale day, after we've all gone to do our own thing, do our own hair, we even asked, would they sponsor the whole thing? They said no, they can't sponsor. A lot of money went to fine. So when the representatives came, she called us and said, if the representatives ask you if the hair on your hair, say it's from Lush Hair. Say it's fine. She likes doing this thing where I know what I'm talking about. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I explain very shady things. So a lot of the girls were avoiding the Lush Hair representatives because it's better to just avoid them than to lie and be held accountable. So they just decided to avoid and they'll do TikToks and all that, but that was fine. So that was what the issue with the Lush Hair was. Another brand brought wipes. But the wipes were expired. All of them were expired. So from what I know, some of the contestants, their only award they got was expired wipes.
Expired wipes.
That's the only award.
Miss University of Ghana, the award that you receive from the organizers is expired wipes.
So some of the girls, the runners up, and even some of them, they had worked over and over, and their award at the end of the day was expired wipes. And
Crazy.
even the sash they wanted it, they told them to pay for it.
I don't know.
Yes, they had to pay for it themselves. Go and make it and pay for it themselves. So expired wipes and a sash they had to go and make themselves.
Just yesterday, I received an email from Egypt Air thanking me for using their service. That's when I found out that they used the Miss UG money to book a trip and take it to Dubai for Antoinette to book with the Women's Commissioner. You said this too.
So yesterday, 2 days ago, I was at work and I received an email from Egypt Air that thank you for using my service from Cairo to Dubai. They sent me that's to
your email.
Yes, to my email. That on the 24th. So on 25th is when I read it. I got the email that on 24th you had used my service from Cairo to fill the survey. In fact, I got Antoinette Opoku's email first. That Antoinette Opoku, thank you for using my my service from Cairo to Egypt. Before I checked again, and they had attached mine also. So from what I understood is that either they had booked a ticket for Antoinette to go on the same trip as me, or she is on the trip. And I'm not, because they've not communicated anything to me. So that is what it is. So I can't be sure that perhaps they used the money, but they used the booking that they were going to use for me.
So they booked for you, but it didn't go.
Yes,
that's what happened.
And so how would I know? Because you don't tell me.
Okay. So she went. You didn't go. So
there's people that are saying she's on the trip, but I don't want to say anything and I don't have evidence for. So perhaps she may be, or perhaps their plan was she will go with me.
With you, yeah. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But then she went, you didn't go.
Yes,
so they sent you the email.
Yeah, they sent me the email. So they sent both of us the emails that we've both gone and filled the survey. Okay. So that is.
And then this kind of shit.
Yes.
So beauty pageant, what did you
get out? A broken car, and then I lose the
car right now. Where is the car?
So the car is parked. So when I went back at the SLC Union building, they brought it. They sent somebody to bring it back to my house. I'm so happy they didn't remove the sticker. Okay. But they brought it back to the house and then they left it there. So that's what's there. They themselves even told me not to move the car again. They told, because I reported that the car also stops again. Sometimes when it was at my house for some time, we need to move one of the cars out to bring mine in.
So you people have a lot of cars in here.
Oh, not a lot, but it's enough.
Mean, bro, you say we move cars out to put cars in. Perverts the item.
So yeah, so sometimes when you can't even bring the car out, like it's stuck because the engine, the battery is dead. How would the engine? So I told them that on the 16th of September. At 10, I gave time and everything that the car has stopped again.
But why wouldn't you donate the car to the engineering department?
So that they a Lego project.
You see, just give it to them. Because so right now, what do you want from them?
What do I want from them?
Yes, what do you want? Because they look like Charlie will be half and home plans.
I want them to come and explain to the populace how the money for the Miss University of Ghana pageant has been spent. I also want them to
accountability.
Yes, I really want them to admit that yes, the car we gave was not in good condition. Rather than pretending like you gave me a good car so that we praise you for something you've not done. I also need an apology, one, for putting my life at risk like that. After I told you, something should have been done when I told them about it. And then the meeting, they should also apologize for that attempt to intimidate me and discredit me. Then he should also apologize for going on social media to lie. He can bundle it all in one public apology that I know we made this mistake, we will solve it. And not just to me, to the general populace, because you made people assume that their vote has gone into something big. You have made people brag about Miss University of Ghana, and people are saying Tech could never. So something like that, I just need the apology. I also need them to admit what you've done. Just come out and say it.
I'm fine.
Then we'll see what we have to do. So right now the ball is in their court.
Are you going to take them to court or something?
I mentioned that we tried the legal realm, but we also realized that it's not worth it because this is time, energy, all for a beauty pageant that lasted from June to August. But then if we are forced to go there, we might have to. I just wish it didn't have to, and I just wish it doesn't have to go there. Right now I've told them the ball is in their court. We have tried everything, they know it. We have so much evidence that we tried our best to have this cordially. So but it seemed like they were not ready to. But it's not too late for them to actually set up the meeting. The dean has agreed that we even sit down and have that meeting. So the ball is in their court. Decide how you are going to handle this situation, and we are here to listen. But now you have to be accountable, and I need that done.
Okay, so the car, no, are you going to give the car back to them or?
If that's what we decide in the meeting,
Okay,
they should just come and tell us what
you want to sit down with them.
What we've been asking for months, do it. Okay. That's what we are saying.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the what the matter there. This is crazy, bro. Yeah. This is the happening for the now, but the expired wife still shock me, like, bro. Hey. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, as promised, I told you before I was going to bring the lady to come and tell, her side of the story, explain to me what happened. And listen, bro, she entered into a competition. She didn't beg anyone to give her a car. And so out of benevolence or whatever, if you decide to give the person a car and the car is going to put her life in danger, and she has been complaining and you people are trying to, gaslight her, make the whole thing look like, I say, yeah, we dey give, like, you see this behavior where Ghanaians make you feel like they are doing you a favor. No. You are not doing anyone a favor. So if you promise a car, you didn't deliver the car that, bro, I mean, if the car self no get problems, we could be, if it be old car section, I'm not sure she will have a problem. You understand? So Guru is my guy, and I expect Guru to be in the studio next thing by tomorrow morning to come and tell me his side of the story, because I've seen him grant interviews and he said he's going to be the president of Ghana one day. It doesn't have to start like this. You understand? So you need to come to the studio for us to have a conversation. But thanks for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And yes, but are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh yes, I'm very fine.
Is anyone threatening you?
No, the support has been amazing. So it's
okay. You just want your car fixed.
And yes, an accountability.
But do you honestly like the car?
Do I like that? Yes. Whether I like it or not is what has been given to me.
This is me and you conversation. Do you like the car?
This would have been ideal because the fuel consumption is okay for a student, but I don't like it because it's broken down. There's so many issues. So
your problem is just the way the thing is.
Yes, it's just
okay. I'll be driving this. You go fit take do bus. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so if you people try this thing, are they going to organize it this year?
I don't know.
Move on to 1 year idea, because no, listen, I know the beauty pageant, it is prevalent in the space. Now people vote. One person can actually spend like 10,000 to vote for someone. So if you make all this amount of money from the pageant, why can't you reinvest? Because how much is wipe? And also, if the brands are coming on board and they are bringing you wipes, do you not check for expiry date and all those things? Because if a lady uses an expired wipe, do you know what this is going to do to the lady? Like, you see, I know people, they make that thing, they look like it be some funny thing, but be funny. If my sister uses an expired wipe, me then you go have problem. It is not something that we are supposed to encourage, especially in the student community. Nah, this isn't something that we are supposed to encourage. If you want to organize and give people guava, organize and give them. It is not by force. Also, the concept, the idea of making people vote using money, I feel like them for scrap themselves. They make sense. Create an online platform for people to go and vote, because you can't take money from people and give them this that's not cool. But anyway, that is just my opinion. I'm waiting for Guru to come to the studio for us to have a conversation. But thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Yes, hopefully everything will be sorted and your car will be fixed. I'm sorted out to the end. So when you say Ghana, what the you just give it to God. You'll be fine. So you have a lot of cars in your house, so just use that one. But yeah, you'll be fine. Take care of yourself though, because right now you become public. They will move to you. Anyway, my name is Sheldon. This has been the hour of the day. We out.